the reunion rumors, man? What's up, man?
I don't know yet.
I see everybody in the studio. Is there a
I don't know
reunion? Is
yet.
there a
I don't
reunion
know
thing
yet.
going
I
on?
don't know yet.
Okay, can
We
we can
gotta
we
see.
get past the bullshit and just go out there and give the fans what they want?
They're gonna do that. They gonna do that.
Eventually, it will happen.
Eventually, yeah,
Maybe
they're gonna-
Essence might be the beginning.
Oh wow.
Big facts.
I hope they do. You know what I'm saying? We praying that it do. You know, everybody do got their own thing going on, but you know, eventually it'll come together.
It says Birdman and friends. He's got a lot of friends.
I got one question though. Like next year, I don't want to fuck no fucking like secrets, but Super Bowl is gonna be in New Orleans. Man. Like if I don't fucking see Cash Money, I see Usher at Super Bowl, Dr. Dre at the Super Bowl. Yo, if fucking Birdman and Lil, everybody, the whole clique is not at fucking Super Bowl, call Jay-Z right now. I don't know. Make that shit fucking happen, yo.
Real talk. Real talk.
We're gonna put on a great show, man. I mean, we know how to do that. So
and at great. Home in New Orleans. Come on, man.
It'll be great, man. For real, for real. So, and I know all the guys would love to do it. So it would be good. And
I'm not fucking up no plan or anything like that. Right?
No.
You good?
If anything, you're putting the seed out there for it. So keep it on. Keep it moving, bro. Keep it moving.
30-year anniversary with these guys, 2 billion sold. You guys are like McDonald's, man. You're selling like
no, it's not. No, we're talking that's revenue. No, that's gross dollars.
Wow,
that's gross dollars.
Yeah.
So
I got Vernon up here. Who is it's like a Tupac sighting. This guy never comes out. Slim is like the most like on the low cat in the business, you know.
Absolutely. Seeing him out is like, whoa, wait a minute. Okay.
And of course, Birdman is in the bill. Where you at, Bird?
I'm here, brother. I'm here. I'm right here.
How's the private jet, man? You good over there? Everything
I can't complain, bro. I'm blessed. I can't complain at all, brother.
You said private jet. He can't complain. What should he?
I got one question. If you guys never got into hip hop, what would be the ending result of you guys? Would you guys be alive? You know, coming from New Orleans, I've interviewed Wayne and everybody else. They always tell me that making it to 30 is like you're an old guy. You know, these guys are getting killed at 12, 13.
Nah, if you make it to 15, then you'd be concerned if you make it to 20. I always looked. Once I got to 30, I said I ain't gonna let no nigga kill me. Wow. At that point, that wasn't even much a thought no more. It ain't gonna happen. But just growing up uptown New Orleans, like it's normal for die young.
It's Slim, you had the same like thought process back in those days.
Yeah, I mean, we had to be, you know, we had to strategize really. You know, there was so much going on, man. We had a chance. We saw Daddy get shot. Just all kind of stuff, bro. And to see that, you know, try to like change the way we was thinking. My dad was trying to teach me, you know, you be intelligent and, you know, mastermind and be your own boss and this and that. He used to punch that in my head all the time. So, man, my brother, you know, he always wanted us to see us successful, but he got a chance to see a little bit when we was about to do our deal with Universal, but my daddy, he didn't get a chance to see it all, Mom. But, you know, we did it. We know he was there with us in spirit. You know what I'm saying? So we just kept it moving and we always honor them in everything we do. And we always put God first in everything we do, because none of this wouldn't be possible if it wasn't for God. Because anybody ever been through it, man, my brother been through, to see our sister she passed away and they had to break her legs with a crowbar to put her in a body bag.
Damn.
You ain't never seen that, you know what I'm saying? And me and my brother was right there. So we wanted to change things, you know what I'm saying, and help the rest of the family. And so we got a chance to do
it. We grew up under a lot of debt, bro. A lot of debt.
So we was trying to not be one of them numbers. You know what I'm saying? So
once we got into music, we put that same energy into what we put into surviving in the streets, bro. So you could go in a minute.
it's crazy that you have to deal with that, but then you have to deal with the New York effect, where back in those days, everybody was like Jay-Z, all the Cool J. You guys had to deal with that. Then the West Coast came in,
Yeah.
and how did you guys deal with that? Like that's
Man, we
crazy.
was determined, bro. We believed, we were dedicated, and we just was determined. We just felt we always had that chip on our shoulder, like we're the best at what we do. And going through those cycles and those times, it was plentiful. It was plentiful. So, but at a point, I saw it be plentiful to go to nothing. And once we got that alley oop, it wasn't no looking back.
We had to, like, as far as New York concerned, radio and stuff, they wouldn't play our songs because they didn't understand it, and that they didn't want to play it. They just didn't understand it
The
because we was coming
lifestyle
from
and
the
everything.
South, yeah. And that's was one of the reasons why we did the flyers to put out with But we come up with a strategy of with Mike Harden and all of them, we gonna get our record played around New York and close it in and make New York play it. And that's what happened.
But you know how I found out about you guys, Dino. Like the
Yeah.
DJs,
Wow.
we used to go up and get the exclusives from Dino. Dino's like, yo, first of all, Dino's just like me. I was the bootlegging king. He was in Canal Street too. And the way he figured you guys out is he was wondering why you guys outselling the other DMX boot. Like DMX was nobody was fucking with DMX at that time. You guys outsold DMX in the bootleg market. So he looked at that as a way of like getting at you guys to get signed, but you guys told him to fuck off, right? In your own
Nah,
way.
Dino brought us up there.
But they gave you the first
Yeah,
deal, right?
initially,
They
yeah.
told us.
But Whoo Kid, to be honest with you, we were telling
Yeah.
everybody to get the fuck out of our face. We ain't give a fuck about it.
I was about to say that.
Just being honest with you. You heard me, brother?
did.
That was trying to take our shit.
They wanted to give us a joint venture. I was like, and then there was like,
The word joint didn't work.
We didn't even know what that shit was.
A one-off.
Joint venture? What the fuck is that?
We didn't know that shit was.
So Dino told me he had to see you guys in your turf first. Yeah. He told me the funniest story.
So I went to this record store on Canal Street and started asking questions. Hey, what's selling in here? What's hot in here? They were like, the Hot Boys, BG. So I was like, the Hot Boys? So there was a number on the back of the CDs that said, for bookings, call this number. I said, hey, I'm Dino from Universal Records. So they called me back, maybe a couple hours later. They said, all right, we're going to send someone for you. A few hours later, they sent someone to the hotel, picked me up. 3 dudes, 250, 300 pounds. Got in the car with them. They're like, all right, we're about to take you someplace. So I'm in the back seat. I'm nervous. So I start texting my girl, and I'm like, listen, I'm in this car right now. I'm going to go check this band out. But if things get shaky, just remember where you last heard from me.
I'm gonna tell you what he told me.
Yeah.
So
tell me.
All right. So
I brought Dino in
with
the
to pick up
project.
him from the airport. So we had one car waiting for us by the sheriff. We get him from the airport, put a blindfold on him, put him in the other car, and brought him to where we was at. And Dino was sweating. He was nervous.
We brought him straight to the project. Because that's where we was at. That's where we hang at every day in the project. So I was in the project. He talking about he want to meet me. So I'm bringing back here. We were in the hood.
If he was going to get back to New York.
We put him in the Hummer. We put it blindfold him, and he met us in back.
Some of them ain't had the blindfolded man, no, but they blindfolded his ass and then brought him to the project.
Yeah, he told me something was like slammed on the table before y'all started the meeting, and he was like,
I think I gave a nigga a gun. I said, look, nigga.
So then this dude comes out, wife beat her on, and I'm looking at his hand, I'm like, yo, is that a phone? He comes, he sits down across the table from me, and he lays a gun on the table, and he said, so, I hear you want to do business with us. And I'm like, looking at the table, looking at the gun, I'm like,
keep that on you. I'm gonna keep this one with me. I gave him a gun. I think I gave Dino a gun as soon as he got back there. Put this on you.
But the respect factor came. I think Birdman was like, yo, for him to come to y'all hood, y'all gave him.
He made me respect him. He made me respect him.
Okay.
And I was like, bro, all right, now let's see what we can do. Let's try to put a play together.
So we
I promise you that ride, and he came in that project. That's how we end up at University.
But when we went up there, they was like, "Well, we're gonna give y'all a one-off," and we was like,
Yeah, see you.
"We out, we good." So then
They was
you
just
got
popping shit we ain't know nothing about. I ain't know nothing about no one-off. I ain't know nothing about no fucking joint venture. All we know is we owning our own shit.
and Doug Morris come out the back room said, "What's the problem?" I said, "Man, they want to do a one-off. We about to go."
yeah.
And he was like, "I wouldn't sell my company either." Said for sure. And we sit back down and talk to him, and that's when we did that deal and that 30 million. And
him and Mel got totally involved in our situation. From that day on, they always was totally involved with anything dealing with us. And I think that's what made us had a smoother ride up there, because we ain't had to deal with A&Rs and all that type of shit. Doug and them basically just let us do whatever we wanted to do.
But me on the other side, I was at Def Jam and Violator. We heard about the blank check you guys got.
yeah,
That's crazy. I never heard no deal like that. They gave y'all a blank check and you tell us the number?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
And then
Doug gave us an open book, bro. It wasn't about the money that we got up front. It was about them just opening the book and believing in us. They believed in us. With that, we was already believing our artists, so we was able to stretch out what we was trying to do. And that's how it happened.
And like for us, once we got in there and we started meeting with people, we sitting at the table with 25, 30 people, and we telling them, man, we want to put out 40 records and this and that, and they're looking at us. And we looking at them, and I was like,
I don't think they had some no shit like us when we came to them. They
didn't understand.
Nigga do an album in a week. These niggas was out there do a song in a month. We was like, what the fuck is that?
We was doing 4 or 5 songs a night. And that's how we was like, it take us 4 days to do an album, 4 or 5 songs a night. We have mixed and we ready to roll. But they didn't.
Doug Morris and Mel couldn't believe that, how fast we was working, how quick we'll be turning shit around. We really ain't have a studio built.
I remember them telling me they didn't understand what the fuck was going on. They were like, wait a minute.
At us like,
y'all were crazy.
Well, a lot of people don't know. You guys changed the rules of how they conduct like distributing music and stuff.
They was telling us that we went met with Miss Jean Riggins, and she was telling us like, y'all ain't gonna be able to put no records out. Y'all can't put them records out.
What?
We like, why? She was like, because y'all gotta educate the world. Y'all can't do what y'all been doing. You have to, educate the world. And I took a little attitude behind that. I ain't say nothing else. And me and my brother got outside her door. And I was like, bro, we got to go home and re-strategize. You know what I'm saying? So when I got back home, we called her. And she was like, and we apologized to her because the way we was acting in the office. And she was like, you know what, young brother, I'm going to make you a million. I'm going to show you how this go. Spend less and make more. That's what her thing. Spend less and make more. She always told us that. And so we learned from her. We learned from Doug and Mel. We learned from Monty and Avery, Sylvia. We just took pieces from everybody.
But when y'all start waking up, you see Jay-Z getting on y'all remixes, and the industry was like finally awake.
Yeah, I mean, it was cool. You know what I'm saying? We appreciated that. Really did, because he ain't had to do it. He was hitting hard at that time. You know what I'm saying? So, and then Bun and Pimp C, they always, that was our brothers, man. They always was down for it. They always supported us, but way before anybody. You know what I'm saying? Bun, Pimp, and then Jay-Z got on Juvenile remix, and then other people, 3-6 and all that. It was all good, man.
I know you guys collab with Eminem a few times. How's that relationship with Eminem?
That was great. I met him a couple of times.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
How is that?
Yeah, him and Wayne traded some features before.
Wow.
I was on their video set. I met him a couple of times myself. Him always been cool with us.
Yeah, I'm good.
But I want to know how does Slim talk to Eminem? Like, so how do you talk to this guy? Like,
I mean, I don't talk much, bro.
Yeah, I see.
I just say what's up. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga keep it gangster, man. Nigga say what's happening. Ain't no nigga be on no groupie shit. We ain't one of them kind of niggas, man. We got this shit out the mud. But we definitely respect that man and show that man all the respect in the world.
You guys were signing so many artists. I heard Eminem was on the list back in the days. It almost like was in talks. Is that true?
Nah.
Y'all never tried to get Eminem back in the days?
Nah.
No? I mean, that's a cool rumor out there.
That would have been great though.
That would have been great for a fact.
I wish we would have.
That would have been great.
I'd had a contract running fast. Get his signature on it.
I've been living in Detroit.